Welcome to CB Offroad Adventures. Today our journey begins in Old US 80, located just south of Interstate 10. Old US 80 holds a significant place in history in the southern US as it was the first established transcontinental highway. Today we're visiting 2 points of interest off US 80. The first is a short trail just off of Agua Caliente Trail near Arlington, Arizona. After exiting Old Highway 80 at Agua Caliente Road, you'll find an off-road trail. The area has tons of trails, but we opted to head south toward Woolsey Peak and Buckeye Copper Mine. Although none of these trails are marked, if you look at Google satellite imagery, there are several intriguing structures, mines, and even a volcano. We did have a particular trail in mind for today's adventure that led near Buckeye Copper Mine and through the mountains, but we're always up for exploring off the main path if we see something interesting. The landscape in this area was great, featuring striking mountains in the backdrop and touches of desert greenery sprinkled throughout. We arrived at the spot marked on our map as Buckeye Copper Mine. We ventured into the area, only to find no traces of mine shafts or tailings. While we were unsure if this spot was part of the mining operations, it still proved to be a fun location to explore and enjoy. As we set off for the next point to explore, we start driving through washes and approach the mountain. We drive up a steep incline and an amazing view greeted us at the top of the mountain. Most of the trail is relatively easy until you get past the windmill. Washouts, off-camber hills, and loose rock and sand make it so four-wheel drive is necessary in several areas. Also, this trail gets pretty narrow, so you must be careful to choose your lines wisely. On the other side of the mountain, you will start seeing multiple areas with mine activity in the distance. We did not explore all these areas due to time, but we did pull over for one area to stretch our legs and see if we could find a solid bar of copper. That did not happen, of course, but it was fun getting out on foot and seeing what we could find. We followed this trail back to Agua Caliente Road and back to the old 80 highway, but if you're exploring in this area, we highly suggest checking out the second point of interest, Gillespie Dam and Bridge, before you go home. Gillespie Dam was built in the early 1920s. It is a gravity dam. It was built to control floods on the Gila River and also for irrigation purposes, allowing for the development of a 72,000-acre parcel owned by millionaire William S. Gillespie, the dam's builder. The dam was also an important river crossing that became part of the old U.S. Route 80. The Arizona Department of Transportation built a concrete apron at the foot of the dam to allow traffic to cross. But during heavy runoff, cars would sometimes have to get pulled across, and during floods, this section could not be crossed at all. During one of these floods in 1993, a portion of the dam unexpectedly failed during heavy rains and is yet to be repaired. Due to the dam's unreliable concrete apron, not being a consistent way for traffic to pass, the Gillespie Bridge was born. The Gillespie Bridge was built in 1925 to bypass this apron and was part of the historic U.S. Route 80, which was called the mother of all highways in Arizona. The old U.S. Route 80 was designated a historic Arizona road in 2018 because it shaped the West as a major transcontinental highway. Today, this route is not commonly used for travel through the state, but if you are in the area, we highly recommend taking this route so you can enjoy the history of this area. I want to thank you for hanging out with us today, and also, please make sure to enjoy your adventure.